asleep for like 20 minutes while we were out running before. That's not a long enough nap. She needs a nap. And she's protesting. Let's see what happens. She's tired. She's got to go to sleep. Cinnamon, how will the next 2 weeks be for me? Next 2 weeks look pretty good. Life starts to move forward. You got a creative project that you're working on. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you've put into something. Now your fruits of your labor are coming back into fruition. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're stepping up and taking opportunities that come your way. Nine of Wands, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can finally exhale. And you've got the Star card here, which means you should have a wish. Put it out into the universe. A wish could come true in the next 2 weeks. Kira, how is Daniel feeling? He seems like his interest is somewhere else now. He may have his mind maybe on business opportunities. There's some kind of business stuff happening here. See, that seems to be what he's thinking about. It doesn't look like anything has changed as far as you and him are concerned, but I don't know where you guys are at. Last night, you wanted to end things with him. So I don't know where you guys are at. It doesn't look like his focus right now is on the relationship. It looks like he's preoccupied with the business thing. So that may be why you're feeling distance around him. Why isn't this staying? Yeah, there's business, there's money stuff happening around him. That's where his head is right now. Coco, how does the Virgo feel? How does my Virgo feel friend? How does my Virgo friend feel about me? Thinks that you're well prepared, smart, attractive, kind, caring. That you could have sharp energy or you could have a little bit of a bitchy side, but they sort of admire that part about you. Like they think that you stick up for yourself. I think this person has a lot of respect for you. Spiritual, why is A being so argumentative with me? Why is A being so argumentative with me? This person's in a bad mood and they're taking it out on you. It looks like an old wound has resurfaced. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it has everything to do with them. An old wound for them resurfaced. They're taking it out on you, and they're just unhappy. And no matter what you say, it's not gonna make a difference. I would just pull your energy back today and let the moment pass. The moment will pass. It looks like good karma comes back to the situation and you guys start a new journey. So this person may be just having a rough moment. That's all. Alessandra, what's coming up for me and Rigo? Okay, the Three of Cups is in reverse, so you may feel a little bit ungrounded or a little bit upside down around this situation. Justice is in reverse as well, so that could make you feel like you're not seeing justice around the situation or you're being treated unfairly. The other thing here is that the Fool is in reverse, which means something around this situation will be exposed that you guys will have to deal with if your relationship is going to move forward. Now, on the positive side, Six of Cups, if he's somebody from your past, he's going to come back. And there is room for growth and transformation around this relationship. But it does look like there are some arguments and you may feel like nothing is changing or nothing is improving quickly. Yeah, you might feel very stuck around this situation. I don't know where you guys are right now, but I'm not seeing a lot of love here. But the love cup isn't here, and neither is the two of cups. But there is opportunity for growth and transformation to happen around this situation. But you're both going to need to be on the same page, and that fool in reverse moment is going to have to happen, and you guys will have to deal with it in order for this relationship to move forward in a healthy way and for it to deepen. Opportunity is there, though. Oh, he's counting money. This guy. Yeah, there's a money thing happening around him. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sepia General. You might be leaving disappointment and heartbreak in the past and feeling like life is changing for the better quickly. Rest, relaxation, self-care serves you well at this point in your life. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You could be hearing from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It also looks like you have some adventure coming in around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be feeling like, I'm not going to let things bother me anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go about my business, put myself first, making a clear decision to put yourself first. Could bring the world to your feet. I think self-care this month is going to be important. Taking care of yourself is going to make you feel good, and also put out into the universe that you come first. And I think that starts to reflect back in your life. Maybe later this month, early February. John, General for January. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which means there's a large sum of money headed your way. It could be a bonus, it could be a sign-on bonus, whatever it is. It looks good. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It may ease tensions around money when this large sum of money shows up. Eight of Cups, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Four of Cups in reverse. There could be an offer that would be hard to turn down in the month of January. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in the month of January. Be careful if you don't want children. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Three of Pentacles, there may be a really nice business thing happening this month that brings in money, stability, but also long term. You know, maybe a business relationship that lasts a long time. Sepia, what's going on with Ramel? All right, well, you guys have the Two of Cups, so I don't know when the last time was you spoke to him or saw him, but things should be changing for the positive with the Two of Cups. It looks like he may have a lot of anxiety, but it's not, it's getting better. Nine of Wands in reverse would be rough anxiety that's starting to ease and move into the past. It also looks like moving forward through January, he should feel like he's got the world at his feet, and you should be either hearing from him or seeing him. Things should move forward. Knight of Swords could happen out of the blue when you least expect it. He may be trying really hard to control his emotions and control what's going on in his life. Emperor in reverse is like someone who's trying to manipulate things. But I don't think that he's doing it in a negative way. Like, he's not trying to bamboozle people. I think he's just trying to keep himself in check or put himself first. Because he doesn't come off like he's trying to manipulate someone. It looks like he's trying to take care of himself or put himself first or worry about what he needs. Four of Pentacles, he may be, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. He could be saving money or putting money aside for something. And he's about to go through a personal transformation with the Death card. So he's got a lot of growth ahead of him this year, especially early this year. Growth, transformation, and evolution around him as a person. Darlene, what are Kevin's feelings to me since New Year's Eve? Okay, I don't know what went on New Year's Eve, but the tower is here. Did you guys have an issue or a tower moment? If not, I would watch out for this because it could be coming. It looks like he feels like he's no longer waiting for his ship to come in. He's definitely putting his needs first here. He thinks that you're kind, caring, um, compassionate, sincere, honest, humble, ambitious, um, outgoing. He may also think that there's bad timing around, judgments in reverse. I think that he thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, and that you guys, whatever happened on New Year's, there could be a tower moment that comes from it if it hasn't happened already. So just keep that in mind. There may be a tower moment around. I don't know what the tower moment is about, but tower shows up first around it. Sepia. Love. Okay, Hangman's in reverse. So your love life should be moving forward. You may be feeling like you're going to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And if things aren't working, you're not waiting around. Page of Swords. Somebody should show up out of the blue, or you should hear from somebody out of the blue who now all of a sudden is going to be a little bit more persistent. You've got growth and transformation coming in around your love life. Listen to your intuition. You've got a Taurus here. You got a Virgo here. I think that's your friend that always shows up. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's somebody else. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you've got good timing coming in around your love life or being guided by the divine. So things should be falling into place. With the Fool card here, you got a new journey on the horizon. Sepia career. Starting a new journey, moving on to greener pastures, things change around career for the better quickly. You may have to make decisions, though. You could have more than one opportunity. Maybe even going back to school and you have a wish around no longer holding yourself back. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Cause for celebration comes in around career. I think you're going to get more than one opportunity, and you may have to make a decision between at least two different job options in the near future. To Kira, should I purchase my car in March or April? I would say April because Mercury will be retrograde until the end of February, and it's still too close for me to say it. Like, April will be way past it. I would think that April would be much better. Yeah, I would wait until April. Mercury will be direct, will be out of the shadow period, and you should be fine. March is still a little sticky. Spiritual. Will I find love soon? New adventure comes in around love with possibly a Sagittarius within the next 3 months. Kira, Daniel and I next week and weekend. You could have another argument with him over the another lie. Yep, and you may really give it to him again, but things change for the better before next weekend. And you have a wish around the situation, and he comes back in very ambitious. But you might have another issue around him lying again between now and then. I think it happens before next weekend because I think by next weekend you guys are past it. It's gone into the past. Oh, you like the shorter ones? Thank you. I don't know. I like the ones that aren't too crazy long. Like the blue one and the red one are so long, like they're really awkward. Um, I guess this is okay. And I don't know. I don't like bangs on me at all. But the ones that have longer bangs, I'm okay with. I don't know. I think my new favorite one is the black and blue one. I like that one. I like the color of it. I posted a picture on Instagram, right, the other day with the black and blue on. My neighbor writes, "Did you get a haircut?" It says nothing about the fact that it's blue. So I was laughing. I was with my brother when I saw the comment. And I'm like, she asked me if I got a haircut, but she didn't say anything about the color. And I had one of those bandanas on my covering the top of my hair because I need color, and it's just easier for me to just throw that on. And although I do have the spray, but the color isn't perfect. Whatever. Anyway, I had this thing on, and he goes, "Is your hair blue?" And I was like, "No." Like, how am I standing in front of you and you don't know that my hair is not blue? Anyways. Kira, general for next week. Listen to your intuition next week. You may be feeling like things are starting to move forward overall. When it comes to life in general, you're not waiting for your ship to come in. If opportunities arise, you're going to take them. Taking time for self-care, rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. It also looks like you may be offered something with the Four of Cups in reverse that would be hard to turn down. Love looks like it's back on track at some point next week. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. Money should be coming in. Got money coming in. Next week should be an okay week. April, how Peter feels about us and our connection. Nine of Cups, he feels good. There's a wish around the situation. He feels happy about the connection. He thinks things are going smoothly. He feels good karma around the situation. He seems to be pretty content right now. Inez, am I pregnant? I don't think so. 33% chance. I'm not convinced. T-Vet finally went out with the Virgo, and he's not what I expected. When will I meet the man that I've been manifesting? Could be sometime early spring. Keep putting it out there. I would say early spring, maybe like the end of March. Kira, general for January, work, love, and money. You're no longer holding yourself back when it comes to love. You have the Empress here, which is good for love, money, and fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Wheel of Fortune, stepping into a time in your life where you have some luck and perseverance should take your career to the next level. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There could be a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity that brings in money. Love looks good in the month of July, although the lying is going to get in the way. There's no doubt about that. Listening to your intuition will be beneficial. You're feeling prepared and excited for 2021, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Money is definitely improving, too, in 2021. April, finances and career. Finances and career. Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles. Feeling like the hard work that you've put into your career is now coming back to you. Fruits of your labors come into fruition, and financial stability is up ahead. Plus, you got some good luck coming in, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. It looks like it's possible that you get a promotion and a raise early this year, and that helps with finances. But I also think side business may pick up as well. John, love for January. Oh, thank you. I can't believe she's going to be a year old next Sunday. 1 year old. She thinks she's 30, though. She wants to do everything herself. I don't know what kind of cake to get her. Birthday cakes growing up in our house were always ice cream, Carvel cakes. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of cake to get. Love for January. You've got forward movement, happiness comes out, and long-term potential that comes in around love. You've got, this could be a new love interest or rekindling a love interest. Two of Cups could be a committed relationship is on the horizon. Feeling prepared for things to move forward. Your love life changes for the better quickly. That Taurus could show up in January. Virgo's here as well, and you also have a Capricorn. But earth signs. You got all the earth signs around you in January. You know, you could be playing around with your options in January, but with the Two of Cups, there's commitment on the horizon, definitely. So let's see what happens. You may be making a decision to move forward with just one person before the end of the month. MC, will I get pregnant this year? Hmm, 70% chance, yes, you will. Sometime this week, sometime this year. Ram, general for the week. Feeling successful around work or money this week comes in. Work, money, school, whatever it is. But there's money coming in aside from, so you could be feeling successful about work and school or optimistic about that stuff. Ten of Pentacles, large sum of money should be coming in. Hearing from someone or running into someone you haven't seen in quite some time. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Your life is moving forward this week. You should be feeling especially good about money. Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Things move forward. You might be feeling a little bit more financially stable this week, and that may just overall make you be able to breathe a sigh of relief. Ram, does Kay talk to his friends about me? I don't think so. I don't think he's much of a talker. I don't think he discusses much about his personal life. Maybe with a select few, but I don't see him talking much. Not at this point. Kira, has Daniel been spending time with another love interest? Nope. Sister, he hasn't responded all week. Why? It's his way of controlling his emotions. He fights with himself about it, and you're going to hear from him soon. He's going to come in showing you a little bit more respect. It also looks like there's celebration around the situation. Emperor in reverse. He's controlling and manipulating the situation by not answering you, but he will. He's not going to let it go all that long before he reaches out. Iveth, did the Aries man like seeing me last night? 70% chance, yes. He did enjoy seeing you last night. Vartika, what's coming in for Pisces in May? Things should be changing for the better, like quickly out of the clear blue sky, and feeling like there's good karma around the situation. It looks like things move forward for the two of you. I don't know where you guys are right now in the situation, but it could be, if things are a little bit fuzzy or a little bit unclear right now, it looks like one or both of you may need to make a decision as to where this relationship is going, but I think that it's going to strengthen and move forward. Get the Strength card here. Sister, didn't take the pup from the guy I felt the connection with. Will we stay connected? I think so, yeah. I think the lines of communication are going to stay open between you and him. Sister, is it the right choice, the pup I put the deposit down for? Is it the right choice, the pup I put the deposit down for? Oh my God, you got 3 aces. Good choice. Kira, work and home tomorrow. Work looks pretty good. Slow and steady wins the race. But it does look like things change for the better quickly around your home. I don't know what's going on at home, but you got the Knight of Swords, which could be something out of the blue. Like hearing from somebody out of the blue, somebody showing up out of the blue, entertaining last minute. Things should be moving forward around the home and feeling happy, content, or relieved around work and home tomorrow. 9 of Wands. Should be a decent day. TD, love for the week. World is at your feet. Things may be moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but you're feeling prepared. You could have a new love interest. Either way, you're definitely going to have choices. 3 of Cups is in reverse. Watch out you don't find yourself in like a third-party situation. But I would think if you're the one with the choices, you would be the one that's in the middle of it. You know, then you might have different options. Things should change for the better for you this week when it comes to love. You may be walking away from things that no longer serve you. Growth and transformation comes in around possibly a Scorpio. Got a Scorpio showing up here. And there's an air sign here as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hangman's in reverse. You might have decisions to make about which way you're going to move your life forward. This week, there should be plenty to do love-wise. Plenty of options. Kira, what can I expect when Daniel comes over tonight? Well, you've got good luck and strength around this situation, so things should be pretty good tonight, I think. The Magician's here. You can pretty much manifest anything you want. There's money. There's money. There's money tonight. There's money coming in. And happiness. I think things are going to be okay tonight. April, general for Peter and I. Things could move forward here. You got the Chariot. He's an air sign, right? Gemini? That just may be him showing up in the reading. It looks like the Ace of Swords is here, which means that you might have to either lay down the law, set up boundaries, or like let him know what you expect from him. Ace of Swords is like cutting through bullshit, and if there's anything that about him that you don't like or about the situation that you don't like, you might need to tell him because he may not realize it. Otherwise, everything looks good. It looks like there's plenty of opportunity for things to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Neither one of you is holding yourself back. And there's a little bit of ambition coming in. You may be seeing him more in the near future. April, will I be able to purchase a place by June or be renting again? Will I be able to purchase a place by June? Yes, I think you will. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. You should be getting a large sum of money from somewhere that should help you to buy a home or put money down for something. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be renting again. Ram, how is Kate currently feeling about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, intelligent. Thinks that you're hardworking, adventurous, stable, secure, sincere, honest, humble, creative, and attractive. Maria, what does the P guy think of me today? What does the P guy think of me today? Thinks that sometimes you hold yourself back with the Eight of Swords. Thinks that you're intuitive, kind, unique, creative, interesting, deep, happy, sincere, and attractive. EE, messages about career. Starting a new journey that pushes your career forward. It's on the horizon, feeling like the hard work that you've put into your career, now your fruits of your labor are starting to pay off. You're going to have some choices around career, and it may be slow and steady wins the race, but you're building solid foundation. Growth and transformation is coming in around your career. You should do much better in 2021 than you did in 2020. Sister, I'm still indecisive about Chicago. What's the energy around that? The energy is, I mean, it's stable with the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow. Oh, damn. You got the Seven of Cups. Once again, choices. I would say that the energy around Chicago is stable but slow. So I don't know. If it weren't for your parents, I would tell you to just go and do it, you know. But being that your parents have some issues and with COVID and everything, and you not really being eager to get back into flying, I don't know that it's the best time right now. How much longer do you have before you have to make a decision? Fucking stability comes up around it, though. Stability, slow stability comes up around Chicago. That's the best way I can describe it. I think you would be happy there. sister. I'm part of this brain rewiring group. I've always helped this one girl see with stuff. She always comes to me for stuff, but chooses to talk to Elle over me. I know they discuss me. What's their deal? Is it like neurosculpting, that kind of a thing? Well, okay, there's a couple of things. First of all, they're indecisive, so they don't really know what their deal is. And it does look like the relationship between all three of you should change for the better soon. But they're both in this group. I mean, if it's anything like neurosculpting, I kind of know a little bit about that because it was part of one of my teacher trainings. It's like they joined this because they've acknowledged that there are things in their own brains, the way that they think and process things, that they want to change. So I don't really feel like, I think that they may talk about you, they may discuss you, but I don't think that they're doing it in a negative way as far as like being judgmental and being negative. I think that it's kind of in a way of like almost like studying each other. Because the one thing about everyone that gets into those groups, it's like it's to better yourself and it's to better everyone. You know, it doesn't serve it doesn't serve anyone a good purpose to rip apart or discuss somebody in a negative manner, because that's not going to help anything. So I think that they may do a lot of analyzing and a lot of talking, but it's not that they're doing it like in a gossipy way. It's almost like in an analyzing kind of way. And I do think that the situation between all three of you is going to improve. So that's positive. Sometimes I feel like this one girl that's choosing to talk to the other girl, she may feel like that other person tells her what she wants to hear, because I've noticed that. Like I've noticed, like even with my own behavior over the years, I've noticed that sometimes I would rather talk to my friends that would agree with me or tell me what I wanted to hear, rather than the person that would like yell at me or tell me something I didn't want to hear. So that also may be part of their deal. But I think that I think you should see a little bit of a change in them over the next couple of weeks. April, how's Peter feeling about it? He has a lot of respect for you. First thing that comes up is respect. Thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, attractive, creative or artistic, unique, stable, sincere, compassionate, kind, and successful. Ram, how is Kay currently feeling about us being exclusive? Feels good about it. He feels like things are on track. He seems to be happy with the way things are. I think that he likes the idea of being in an exclusive relationship. I don't think that he wants to juggle things or look for people or nah, he's happy with the way things are. Yeah, he seems to be in a pretty good place. Let me go back up to the top. Vicky, general for the week ahead. Things seem to change for the better quickly for you. That's nice. The Magician, you have the opportunity to manifest this week. So put out into the universe exactly what you're looking for. Looks like a water sign may show up that could be of significance this week. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And feeling like you're coming to a time in your life where you got some good luck. No longer feeling stuck. Feeling like things are moving forward. And you could have some choices in the near future. Looks like a good week. Ziraoui. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Love with Pisces. Ziraoui. You may be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in with this Pisces. He may be holding himself back. But then that changes, because then you got the Page of Swords here and the moon shows up. So that's the Pisces. So then you should be hearing from this person and things should move forward. Well, Fool is in reverse, which means something could be exposed around this situation that needs to be dealt with. Three of Cups is in reverse. So I'm wondering if there's a third party here that's interfering with this situation. I would find out before you move forward with this person. That may be why there's some distance showing. Mihak 503, what's coming in the near future? It's coming in the near future. Success. Success could come in around a new business or job opportunity, starting a new journey of some type around money or career or work, no longer feeling stuck in the mud and taking time for self-care, rest, relaxation serves you well. April, can I have a general for this week and weekend? Growth and transformation comes around you as a person. It also may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something that's of importance. Making a decision to pursue a goal when it comes to a personal business, or finishing something you committed to, but whatever it is, something positive happens around a personal side business. Also having some choices. Financial stability comes in. Looks like this week may be very busy when it comes to personal business endeavors. Not bad. The weekend looks like it's kind of calm. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care come next weekend. April, last one. Peter's intentions towards me at the moment. He thinks that this relationship is going to move forward. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Growth and transformation comes in. He's thinking that this relationship is going to strengthen over the next couple of weeks or in due time. That's what he's thinking. Or like you guys are on the right track. Jay, if I hire the attorney named Russ, how would he serve and handle my case? He would treat you with a lot of respect, or he would get you a lot of respect, and he's persistent. He doesn't give up easy. I think he would do really well. He could get you an offer that would be hard to refuse. I like him. He seems like he's got a lot of fight in him. Georgia, is RS ready for a committed relationship? Could be. Could be. 70% chance yes. Stella Pilgrim. How does Jip Sagittarius feel about me? All right, how does Jip feel? Thinks that you're stable, grounded, down to earth, intelligent, smart, hardworking, that you have long-term, that there could be long-term potential around the two of you. Thinks that you're intuitive, creative, unique, kind, caring, spiritually connected, and attractive. Hannah, does my crush actually like me back? I think he do, but we have never talked to each other before. Okay, let's see. Does my crush like me back? I think he does too. Yeah. Yep. Universe Flower, Casey and I's future. Okay, what's going on with Casey? You might have to make a decision around this situation. There could be a devil that's involved here. Some kind of a demon that's affecting this situation. Usually it's an earthly pleasure of some type. It could be anything from spending too much money to drinking to, I mean, anything. It could be anything. But there may be a demon that's affecting this relationship. Listen to your intuition. The Nine of Cups is in reverse, which could indicate that you're not going to get your wish around this situation. It's going to take work. Moon in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. All right, I don't know where you guys are in the relationship right now, but Emperor in reverse can indicate somebody who's trying to be controlling and manipulating of the situation, and the Moon in reverse, a secret could be exposed. You may be prepared and you might be feeling ambitious, but I'm not 100% sure that this is going to be the relationship for you at this point. I don't know where you guys are right now, though. There could be something going on behind the scenes that's got to come out first. Sonia, will I successfully migrate more likely to Canada or the UK and Ireland? Okay, let's see. Will I move to Canada? You got a 70% chance that you're going to Canada. What about the UK? UK comes up lower, 33%. I think that you're probably going to head off to Canada. April, will Peter want to move forward and see me more often? He's been sick the last month, internal bleeding and having much anxiety from his work. Or should I keep asking to hang out? I do think that things are going to move forward, but I think you got to keep asking, or you got to, I think you have to do most of the work in this situation at this point. But I think that if you do, the relationship will move forward. Jay, I might book with Russ tomorrow. How would it go? It should go well. You have a wish around the situation and you have the star. Yeah, I think it goes well. Alex, is Thomas going to reach out again? Yes, you should hear from him again. I think I may be up to Nina B, general for the week. General for the week. The week, things should be changing for the better quickly. Page of Pentacles could have a nice thing going on around a side business or a side way that you make money. Nine of Cups could have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may have a nice soulmate connection coming in, possibly with the Sagittarius this week or in the near future. Four of Wands, self-care, taking care of yourself, rest, relaxation, self-care, definitely makes you feel good. Like, I always feel like when things get busy, we're very quick to let ourselves kind of take last place, but it's important to put yourself first. Or at least make sure that you're taking care of yourself. What's happened here? Ashley, how does N feel about me? Thinks that you're, well, if it's somebody from your past, they're returning because you got the Six of Cups. If they're not, somebody from your past is returning. Thinks that you're intelligent, creative, unique, compassionate, kind. Thinks that you have a funny personality. Thinks that you're hardworking and attractive. Hardworking, attractive, and successful, I would say. Margie, what are Anthony the Libra's feelings towards me? What are Anthony the Libra's feelings towards me? thinks that there is opportunity for things to move forward. You got the Chariot and the Love Cup full. Thinks you're nurturing, kind, passionate, humble, sincere, intelligent, intuitive, attractive, ambitious, creative, and kind. Miss Rosie, will me and the Libra continue, or is there someone else for me? Okay, will me and the Libra continue? I think that you and the Libra continue for a while, but there's also a fire sign coming in around you. You and the Libra continue for a while, but a fire sign comes in at some point. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I gotta plug this thing in here. Okay, that one's working. All right. Jay, which lawyer would be cheaper, Barbara or Russ? Okay. Is Barbara cheaper than Russ? Barbara's cheaper. I think Barbara would be cheaper than Russ. Fairy, how does Jack think I feel about him? How does Jack think I feel about him? How does Jack think I feel about him? Well, you got the Queen of Swords here, so he may think that you have sharp energy around the situation, or that you have sharp energy towards him. King of Pentacles thinks that you think that he's stable, or that he may have money, or that he could be financially stable, but he thinks that you've got choices. I think he thinks that you like him, but there's sharp energy around the situation, so I don't know if he thinks you're mad at him, or he thinks that yeah, maybe he thinks you're mad at him for something. He thinks there's sharp energy happening here. Angel, I don't see the question yet. CS, did the Scorpio man make love to me the last time we slept together? Or what were his intentions, or just casual? Okay. It looks like this is a casual relationship, and it always has been. Is that, I mean, I'm not seeing a relationship here. So this to me is casual. I don't know how you feel, but it doesn't look like the love cup's not full. There's no Two of Cups. There's no Lover's card here. It would be a casual, like, hookup relationship. I don't see love here right now. No, I don't think that the intentions are to be in a committed, I don't think you guys are in a committed relationship. Avery's sleeping, yeah. She's good. She's walking. She's she's crazy. I don't know if it's snowing out there. It was supposed to snow. I canceled all plans for today because I thought it was going to snow. It doesn't really look like it's snowing, but it does look like there's something stuck to the car. I don't know. Anyway. New chapter. What does the future hold for me and Philip? It looks like this relationship has the opportunity to strengthen and develop over time. The Nine of Wands is here. At some point, you should be able to breathe a sigh of relief, like things are moving forward, and you feel like things are on the right track. There's room for growth and transformation around this situation. There's room for a little bit of adventure. I'm not seeing the love cards showing up, so the love may not be here yet. That's okay. It may come with the death card in time. The sun is here. It's in reverse, which means happiness can come to the situation, but it's going to take time. You guys just might not be there yet. That's okay. It's off to a good start. Golden butterfly. When will the Scorpio and I be in contact again? Soon. The diamonds would be sometime this winter. I would say there's a 9 around it. It could be as soon as January 9th, or it could take as long as 9 weeks, but it should be sometime this winter. Kira. General. Oh, disappointment moves into the past. Moving forward, you have hope for the future. With the Four of Wands, there's potential around the current relationship. There's also potential with the Four of Wands for anything from upgrading a home, redecorating home, to changing home. So there's a lot of potential when it comes to Four of Wands. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. The Nine of Pentacles, money is coming in. Cause for celebration comes in around finances. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and finally you can exhale. Julia, am I being gossiped by friends, boyfriends, or family members? Yeah, because people gossip. Like, that's just what people do. I'm sure that there are people that are talking about you, because that's people do that. You know, it's like, to think that people aren't talking about you, I think is more like, you know what I mean? Like, it's more the question, like, people just they talk. That's what they do. A lot of people, they thrive on gossip. That's why social media is so popular, because people love gossip. People love knowing what goes on in other people's lives. That's why the Star, Inquirer, and TMZ are so popular, because people love gossip. And it makes me sick, only because it's like people tend to thrive on what other people have that's negative in their life. Like, I don't know how long Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston have been divorced, but yet it's always on the cover of everything. Like, who gives a fuck already? Big deal. So they got divorced. So does 70% of the couples that get married. Why do we care? But it's like it sells magazines. Crazy. Yeah, I do think that I'm pretty sure that there are people that are gossiping, because that's just how life is. Yeah, 70% chance, yes, plus the King of Pentacles. But that holds true for every single one of us. Every one of us. Everybody talks shit. And you know what's the other part is that most of it isn't true. You know how many rumors I heard about myself while I was working at A&P? Not one of them was true. Not even remotely true. Not even a little bit true. That I left A&P when I got married and I came back after I was divorced. I never got married. I never been married. I never got divorced. And then there was the rumor that my father was Hawaiian. Where the hell did that come from? First of all, my last name is Italian. How could it be? How could my dad be Hawaiian? The whole thing. I mean, and who dreams this up? Anyway, yes, everyone gossips. That's it. And it's so negative, and it's such a low vibrational thing that it's. And it's easy to get sucked in. It is really easy to get sucked in. Even when you know better, you still get sucked in. I mean, I've gotten sucked in. I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody who commented on, I haven't been on Facebook in months, but last time I was on, and people send me messages and I don't respond because I don't go on it. But somebody had made a comment on somebody else's picture, and I hadn't seen that person in so long, but their profile picture, I couldn't see what it was, so I clicked on their page, and then I was looking at all their pictures, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I looking at this? Oh, they went here, they went there, who cares? But anyway, that's what people do. So yeah, there's gossip happening about everybody. Most of it isn't even true. Jay, how would barbers serve and handle my case? She'd be good too. Got good luck, excuse me, things move forward. She seems to be a take charge kind of person. It does look like she also has a great sense of intuition. She seems to have a lot of respect for you, or she would have a lot of respect for you. She'd be okay too. New chapter. When will I have a baby, and what will be the outcome? What will be the outcome of a baby? I can't tell you when you're going to have a baby. I don't know. The thing is that having a baby, I say this all the time, it's a free will. If you want to have a child and you're in a committed relationship, you just need to have a conversation with that person and decide whether or not you're going to have a baby. And as long as you don't have any physical issues that would make it take, like, having a baby is like losing weight. You have the opportunity every month to get pregnant. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you both want to have a child, you just need to have that conversation. And within a couple of months, it should happen. But I can't tell you when it's going to happen because it's free will. It's like, when am I going to lose weight? Well, when you go on a diet and you start exercising, then you're going to lose weight. It's not going to just happen like that because, like you wished it to happen. You have to take actions in order to make it happen. So you're in control of that. Nobody else is. It's the same thing. To me, when people ask about losing weight or about children, it's like, you're the one that's in control. You could get pregnant tomorrow. If you're in a situation where you're having sex and you discuss it and you're like, okay, I want to have a child. Are we financially stable enough to do it? Do you want a child? Then yeah, it can happen. But if this question is more of like, I'm just willy-nilly going to have sex, and if it happens, it happens, that's different. But I wouldn't suggest anybody do that because there's a child that's going to be involved in this. So I really can't answer when you'll have a baby because that's for you to decide when you're going to have the baby. Can you have a baby? Yeah, you can. You know what I mean? Like, I can answer that. I can ask the cards if you think that you have an issue that could prevent it. Some people have fertility issues, or some people have other kinds of issues that can prevent ovulation, or maybe one ovary is working. Those can all be obstacles. So then I would use the cards for that. But as far as like physically being able to have a child, you have that opportunity every month. That's not hard. So if you want to ask a different question, or if you think that you have some kind of an issue that you want me to look into, but otherwise, children, that's free will. You have the option when you want to have a child. So I can't really answer that. That's up to you. And I'm not sure what you mean by what will the outcome, what's the outcome? Unless this is like, unless you're just planning on like willy-nilly, just like messing around and not being careful, then that's different. Will it happen? Once again, you have the opportunity every month to get pregnant. If you're not careful, you're going to get pregnant. Maybe not this month, maybe not next month, but if you're not careful, you're going to get pregnant. The outcome would be, it depends who you're with at that moment. So I can't answer that because we're not there yet. You know, like to me, this is too hypothetical. It's like, what if, you know, and then I just don't feel like it's accurate. I would ask a different question, or if you think that you may have an issue with conceiving, then that's a different story. Like recently somebody said, I don't think I can have children anymore. The doctors say that chances are slim, but the cards are not saying that the chances are slim. So I don't believe that that person, like, my suggestion to her would be, if you want another child, try, because it could happen. And if you don't want another child, be careful because it could happen. Anyhow. New chapter. How will my first day back to work be tomorrow? And are my coworkers trash talking me for calling out? Okay, let's see. I don't think that they're trash talking you for calling out. I don't think that, no, I think that nowadays, especially with COVID, people would rather you be cautious. That's what I think anyhow. First day back to work should be pretty good. It looks like you got respect. It looks like you have peace and compassion around. It looks like the world is at your feet. It looks pretty good. First day back is always tough, but it looks like tomorrow's a pretty decent day. Lydia, so Alcala has been texting. He wants a chance. Okay, let's see. I can't remember who he is. Is he an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo? Yeah, he does want a chance. He thinks things can move forward. Is he Virgo? I don't remember, but there's an earth sign around you showing up here. So if he's 70% chance, yes. If he's an earth sign, it goes up even higher than 70%. April. What is coming in for Peter? And I'm hoping it will go smoother. Well, it's slow. It's going to be slow. And you may feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you don't always see a payoff around this situation. But things should move forward. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting from the situation or what you want out of it. It doesn't look like, I mean, I'm not getting a commitment coming in, like I would say not by the end of this month. But it does look like things can move forward. You could be seeing him. You may be doing different things together, and communication can come in. I'm not sure what else you want at this point from him. Because, I mean, it doesn't look like things are bad. Like, it looks like things are okay right now. Marie, just wanted to know what will happen to my friend Alexandra, because she's no longer giving any news to anyone. Is she in some kind of trouble, or she's just like she just like kind of vanished and she's just not talking to anybody. She's just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Sometimes that happens. Let's see what's going on with Alexandra. Well, you know what? It actually looks like she's okay. She's got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles here, which could be a creative way of making money, or she may have a creative business or something like that that could be successful. It does look like she's got the Lover's card, so she could be in a committed relationship, or one is on the horizon for her. She has a wish with the Nine of Cups, and if she's in Aquarius, or if she's not, there may be an Aquarius in her life that is significant. Three of Cups, she's got cause for celebration coming in around her life. The Two of Pentacles, life comes back into balance. She's not feeling real burdened by the weight of the world, so she should be in an okay place. She's choices around her, and her life is moving forward. Her intuition is on, and she's listening to it. She seems to be okay. It looks like her life has changed for the better quickly, or it will be in the near future. I'm thinking that she's just not really reaching out to anyone, and that's what the question is about. She seems to be okay, but my opinion, just my opinion, would be to reach out to her, because you know, sometimes like you don't always know what's going on in somebody else's head. And I think it's always nice to reach out to somebody and, you know, let them know that you're thinking about them. And if she doesn't respond, she doesn't respond, but at least you know you made an attempt. That would be my 2 cents. New chapter. What will the future hold when I have a baby? Oh, she's a Capricorn. January 16th is a Capricorn. Capricorn is pretty grounded and stable sign, but the only thing is that they can be a little bit prone to being a little bit depressed sometimes, or seeing things a little negative. So I would reach out to her. Okay, what will the future hold when I have a baby? Okay, the card suggests that the Four of Cups is here. So it would be something that you would spend a lot of time thinking about before you actually have a child. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse, and which would mean that it would throw your life out of balance to have a child. It's hard for me to say, because it's like, this is a very arbitrary question. It's like, when I have a baby. If I were to have asked that question, like when I was 20, it was a far way off for me. So a lot can happen between now and then. I don't know when this is happening, but Two of Pentacles is in reverse, which means life goes out of balance, which obviously having a child is a big responsibility. And it makes you feel very weighed down or burdened. My suggestion would be, you got the Two of Cups in reverse here. So I would make sure that you make a decision to have a child when you're both on the same page. Otherwise, you could be doing this alone, which is fine. Women do it alone all the time. It's not the end of the world. But Two of Cups is in reverse. So if a child comes up unexpectedly, your partner may not be happy, and it could end the relationship. So I would keep that in mind. Slow and steady wins the race around this child, but this is like very arbitrary, because this is like, I don't know, it's not like you're pregnant today. So I am not reading this situation today. This is when I have a baby. Is that next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I don't know when it is. But my suggestion would be to make sure you're on the same page, because it can destroy a relationship with the Two of Cups in reverse. Chariot is in reverse as well, which would also indicate that the relationship could come to an end or a standstill, but you would have to do it on your own. You would be successful, but it would be, the weight of the world would be on your shoulders. It would be a lot to handle. I would just make sure that before that happens, that you both are on the same page. If not, you would have to be prepared to do it on your own. Let me put it to you this way. Nobody gets pregnant and it fixes a broken relationship. So if that's what the case is in that moment, I would make sure, and I would think twice before you go down that road. But like I said, like, pregnancy is preventable. If you don't want a child, you just have to be careful. If you do want a child and the person is not on the same page as you, it could end the relationship with the Two of Cups in reverse. So keep that in mind, something to think about. And then, like I said, there's always the child that's, you know, like, I feel like a lot of times people don't think about the child. They think, I want a baby. Okay, well, if the other person doesn't want to take responsibility for that child, now this kid is coming in, is being unwanted. And that's what's happening, like, you know what I mean? So I would just make sure, my best suggestion would be, make sure the two of you are on the same page. Otherwise, be careful, because it could get messy. Lara, will I be in a relationship soon? Yeah, you will be. You've got divine timing working for you. 3 aces. Fire sign comes in, no longer holding yourself back. You should be in a relationship with a fire sign soon, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. J, would Russ be worth the extra money? And would the case end faster if I hire him? I think so. I think so. You get a 70% chance, and the weight of the world comes off your shoulders with Russ. I mean, to me, my 2 cents, if money is a huge option, I would go with the cheaper lawyer. If money isn't, and the difference between the two isn't that big of a deal, you know, if we're talking about the difference of like a couple of $100 or a couple of $1,000, I don't, you know, like 3,000 or 4,000, I would go with Russ. But if it's like 2,000 or 10,000, I would go with Barbara. But if money isn't an issue for you at this point, I would go with Russ. He seems like he's kind of doesn't cut any corners, and he kind of goes right in there. He doesn't fuck around. TD, how is Kay feeling about me currently? Okay, I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but first thing that comes up is that this person's got a lot of respect for you. They think that you're very strong, loyal, courageous, grounded and stable, reliable, creative, attractive. 9 of Wands would be like, I could breathe a sigh of relief, or there's relief around the situation. Thinks that you're very positive, or you have a lot of positive energy around you, and that you're always growing, changing, and evolving. I would say this person's got a lot of respect for you. Spiritual. Where or how will I meet my next person in love? I don't know. I can't tell anybody where they're going to meet someone. I don't know. I don't know. I can just tell you if you will meet somebody. Yeah, it looks like an earth sign shows up. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And you may be feeling like I'm waiting for my ship to come in. But an earth sign shows up, I would say, relatively soon. I don't know where. I can't tell anybody where, exactly when, or who it is. And I get those questions a lot. But if I had those answers, you know, like where somebody, like, go to the library on Tuesday, there'll be a tall, thin guy with blonde hair waiting there. Like, I just don't have those answers. I don't know. And I don't know timing. I use the playing cards for timing, but I can't swear to that. I can't swear to it because there's too much with free will. Free will plays too much of a role in it. Like, I always tell this story because I think it's significant. One of my closest friends from high school, she moved to our district, our school district, when we were juniors, and we became friends. Now, she lived like maybe a mile away from me. But my parents, I mean, we'd been living there for like, I don't know, 10 years when she moved there. But before my parents built the house that they were living in, there was a house in the next town over. The name of the road was, I think it was Ridge Road. I think it was Ridge Road. Anyway, so the house that was second to the corner, my parents were going to buy that house, but they didn't. They bought this other house. Or they bought the land and they built the house. So I'm with my friend and we're driving through the other town, and she points to the house on the corner and she says, before my parents bought the house that we live in now, they were going to buy that house. And I'm like, oh, that's really funny because before my parents bought our house, they were going to buy that house, right? So we were going to be neighbors. So it's like in the time span from the time that my parents moved and her parents moved, like we still wound up meeting each other and becoming friends, lifelong friends, because that was something that was meant to be. Whether we were on that street or we were on these streets, it didn't make a difference. It was still going to happen. But free will plays a lot into it. Free will, like, she says that she was on the bus before me and I got on the bus after her, and she was sitting there and she said that she just remembers me getting on the bus with all my bracelets were clanking and I was dressed like I belonged in a heavy metal video. And she said that she knew that she was going to be friends with me. And I can only imagine what I was wearing. I don't remember, but she remembered. Anyhow, so the point is that sometimes things are just meant to be. So whether you're over here, it happens, or you're over here, it happens. But the timing in between, I mean, it was like 10 years difference, maybe even more. Maybe it was 13 years from the time that my parents had looked at this house and wound up over there. But what's the difference? We both ended up in the same place. But not knowing, right? It's not like I was waiting for 10 years for her to show up. But the point is that it was supposed to be, so it happened. One way or another, it happened. Free will plays a big part. So it's the same thing with like, you know, like these like hypothetical situations of like, when am I going to have a baby? What's it going to be like? Well, you're not in that situation yet, so we don't know. You could turn the corner in 5 years from now and decide, I don't want children. I want to travel the world. Like there was a time where I thought that I was really going to be a rock star. That's what I was going to do with my life. That didn't happen. So sometimes like things change. I have friends in high school that never wanted kids, hated kids, and now they have kids. I have friends who I thought would have kids and don't have kids. They didn't want them. Free will plays a lot into it. So it's the same thing with where are you going to meet someone? Well, you may be supposed to meet Joe, but you don't go to the party on this night, so you don't meet him, but then you run into him at the doctor's office 3 weeks later. Like if you're supposed to meet that person, your paths will cross somewhere. That's divine timing. But when does it exactly happen? Who knows? You can't really lock into that kind of stuff exactly or precisely. There's too much with free will, and that's the thing. We have free will in this life. We can change just about anything. Kira, what will the lie or the argument next week with Daniel be about? What will the lie next week be about? What will the lie next week be about? I don't know exactly what it's going to be about. Like, I can't tell you what he's going to say, but it looks like it has something to do with him not being where he should be, and it's a work-related thing. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Something about business takes him somewhere he shouldn't be. And either he lies to you about that, or he's not, and he's going to lie about it. But meanwhile, it has something to do with work. He should just tell you the truth, but I don't think he's going. There's money around the lie. Let's put it that way. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Adriana, what is coming this next week? What is coming this next week? You could hear from somebody from your past, or you may run into an old friend from the past. You might be making a clear decision that you're going to push your life forward with perseverance in a certain area of your life that might have to do with money or financial gains. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in next week. Be careful of that card if you don't want children. The Fool, starting a new journey. Life changes for the better quickly next week. Page of Swords, you may hear from someone out of the clear sky who you haven't heard from in a while. That person could be a Virgo. There's a Virgo coming in next week. The Commitment, would it be on an online dating website? Okay. Will I meet a guy who's interested in a commitment on... Yeah, you could. You could, and it shows that you'll have choices if you go down that route with the online dating website. If you're open to it, I would say Even if you just did it now for a distraction, I think it would be healthy. Um, yeah, you got a 70% chance you could meet somebody that way. I would give it a shot. What the heck? Ronnie, general for next week. I can't remember if I asked. I don't remember either. All right, let's see what's going on for next week. You're no longer holding yourself back, taking control of your life. You got some good karma coming in. Fire sign may show up, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got cause for celebration coming in, and your life is moving forward. Knight of Pentacles, you could have some money coming in. There may be a Cancer that shows up too that could be of significance. Feeling ambitious and putting in a lot of work on a side business should pay off next week. Being guided by the divine, that might be the work thing that you're doing, like this side business thing. You got some good luck coming in around that. Yes, Julie, you did ask the same question, but you asked about the online thing. Like, I can go through different options, right? But I can't pull out of the top of my head, off the top of my head, where somebody is going to meet someone or when it's going to happen or who they are. Like, if somebody says, like, say, for example, hey, my friend Sally wants me to meet her cousin Tim. Do you think we'll have a good connection? I can do that because I can ask it as a yes or no question. But I can't pull out, like, if you go to the bar on Thursday night, you'll meet Barry. Like, I can't do that. I don't think anybody can. I mean, I would think that those people were lying, because I mean, I've seen so many readers and so many astrologers and all kinds of stuff, and nobody has ever been able to say anything that precise that has ever happened for me in all the years. And I think I started seeing readers when I was 13. And that's why, like, when people are like, oh, you can lock in on timing, I don't believe that you can, especially because timing can change. And time is kind of like in the 3D world, but in the spirit world, there's not really any time, right? And then bizarre things happen, you know, like there are certain things like that, the woman I worked with, she had, what do you call it? Her tubes tied. And then 10 years after that, she got pregnant. So, you know, miracles happen, shit happens, you know, like there are possibilities sometimes when people think that there's no hope or there's no chance, and then all of a sudden, bam, something happens. But, you know, I can ask, will I be successful on online dating? Yeah, I think that most people, if nothing else for online dating, it gives you something to distract yourself with and to put your energy into and to take your mind off of other things. I think that's what it's good for. I think that, you know, anything that gets your mind off of a crappy situation will help to break down the energy that's around that situation. So I think it's positive. But asking a question of like, where will I meet? I can't, you know, like, where am I going to meet my husband? What's his name going to be? What's he going to do for a living? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that anybody knows. And sometimes I feel like people lie, and I think that sucks. I do think that sucks when people lie. Anyway, I would rather have somebody just honestly tell me I don't know, than, you know, send me on a goose chase or on a pub crawl. I don't want to do that. Those days are over for me. I can't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, you know, like I tell everyone, the woman that reads my cards told me for straight up 18 years I was going to have an unplanned pregnancy. I'm the last person in this world with Saturn in my first house that would ever be irresponsible. Like, I'm just not irresponsible. I'm not like that. But it happened. How did it happen? Did I think it was going to happen? Was I trying to make it happen? Was I pulling some kind of a crazy stunt? No, I didn't think it was going to happen. You know what I mean? So sometimes, like, the way things happen is crazy. And the way that the last way you think it's going to happen. So, and I feel like with the cards, that's what happens all the time. You know, Six of Cups, somebody from your past comes back. The last person that you would ever think of. And then all of a sudden, there's some kind of a new connection. That happens. It happened to me twice in my life. Lara, general for this week. Divine timing. Divine timing comes in, it could bring with it a Capricorn that has long-term potential around it if you're not with anyone right now. You could have a new business opportunity or a new job on the horizon. 8 of Cups, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life changes for the better this week. Should be a pretty decent week for you. Jay, how does Amy feel about me today? How does Amy feel about me today? 2 of Cups, first card that comes up around you. She feels either very connected to you, or she's definitely spending a lot of time thinking about how she feels about you. She thinks that you're well-balanced, ambitious, hardworking, strong, love interest, strong, courageous, loyal, sincere, smart, and intelligent. And C, should I pick the Aries or the Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. Sagittarius. Shit, the Sagittarius comes up first, like right around you. I would go for the Sagittarius. And C, the week ahead. Week ahead looks good. You have the 3 of Pentacles, which could be stability can come in with the 2 of Pentacles around a long-term business relationship. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bring in a new opportunity when it comes to love. Happiness is on the horizon this week. Should be a decent week. April, general, what's coming? You got a nice thing happening around business. New business opportunity that makes you feel like finally the hard work I've put into this is starting to pay off. Good karma comes in, and listening to your intuition. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around finances. Putting money aside for something, paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief, like life has changed for the better quickly. Talia, general for tomorrow. Oh, you may be feeling indecisive tomorrow. You also could be feeling a little bit weak tomorrow. That's okay. You do have some creativity around you, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and stepping into your own strength at some point. So who knows? Maybe at some point, like maybe you start off feeling a little weak, but then all of a sudden the energy changes and that shifts. 6 of Pentacles, you should be getting better compensated at work or being treated a little bit more with respect. And you're having a Fool here, which could be starting a new journey tomorrow. Empress, will I get a full-time job offer from UTZ or UTSU this month? Okay, let's see. You should get a full-time job this month. UTSW comes up higher. But I think you're going to get a full-time job this month, yeah. Kiki, do I have a sinus infection? you might have a sinus infection, yeah. I would go to the doctor. Maybe they can give you some antibiotics. I think that you could have a... Mel, I had a reader tell me that I would meet someone in social setting, and this was before I started a social media page. I was so against it. I thought that she was lying because I didn't go out much. Started a Facebook page and then met that asshole. I've been scarred ever since. I know, it's always bizarre the way things happen. I feel like the way you think that they're going to happen, they don't happen that way. You know, it's also like that. You ever like really just don't feel like going somewhere, and for whatever reason you have to, like you've been committed to it. That's usually the time that when you have the best time. When you're like, I just don't feel like going. I'd rather just stay home and watch TV. And then you have a good time. And then other times, like you're looking forward to something forever and it winds up being such a letdown. Julie, how would the first day at the new job go? If the first day should go well. You've got balance, the Star card, and the Page of Pentacles. It should go well. You should feel balanced and happy and lucky. Jay, I look at this quiet, shy girl at work all the time. Has she noticed? And if so, how does she feel about it? You know, I think she's noticed, but I think that she's noticed and it makes her feel good, but she almost can't believe that you would be looking at her or that you would be interested in her. There's something about her that either, it may be her shyness, it could be that she's got either low self-esteem or people don't normally pay her a lot of attention, but it's like she almost doesn't believe that you're looking at her. She has noticed, and that makes her feel good. I don't feel like she gets a whole lot of attention. Angel, what's coming up for me in Elisa? How is she feeling? I'm hoping to see her soon. Okay, let's see. I think you will see her soon. Looks like you got some good karma coming back to the situation. It looks like things, you could things could move forward with you and her. You got the Ace of Cups here, feeling like the hard work you've put into the situation is coming back. Listen to your intuition. You might be feeling a little indecisive around the situation. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows what to do, so listen to it. Things should be moving forward. And you should see her relatively soon. Talia. Will I be able to leave my job next month? It's miserable. Oh my God, I totally know how that feels. I don't think you leave next month though. I'm going to say maybe early spring. I'm not convinced that you're going to leave next month. Jessica Jules, what was Johan's first impression of me? We met yesterday. Thought that you were attractive, kind, stable, caring, funny. Fool is here, which could be starting a new journey together, optimistic for the future, thinks that he's got a genuine interest in you. Yeah, I think you made a good impression on him. Empress, how does Janisa feel about me? Thinks that your life is moving forward, thinks that you're adventurous, intelligent, hardworking, smart, intelligent, innovative, creative, and unique. Austin, who and what is my energy attracting? A new journey. Starting a new journey, a little bit of spontaneity, attracting a Capricorn, and balance into your life. Also, some things that come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it bring a little sense of adventure. C3, does Jay sometimes wish he was never my teacher? I think we both like each other. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. 70% chance, yes. Merjan, Zeb and I love for next week. Slow and steady wins the race, but you could be working on a creative project together. Yeah, I mean, I would say that you're at least going to be seeing each other next week. And maybe slow and steady wins the race, though. Should be an okay week overall, though. Anjali, any messages or guidance on the spiritual awakening I'm currently experiencing? It could be tough. They could really, really, really be tough. So just hang in there. You're starting a new journey, and it's going to take you right through to happiness, but it could be rough. You could have moments where you feel like you're being tested, and then things start to move forward. You might feel like some things that happen are just unfair or are very tough around this. You've got growth, transformation, and evolution coming in around your spiritual life. I think the best thing that you can do is just to surrender to it and not try to resist any of it. Just kind of like, just go with it. Sometimes it's not easy, but you'll get through it. I would also suggest, if you think about it, to journal down your experiences, because that's a nice way to see where you've come from and where you're headed. Anita, update on energy between me and Christopher for the year of 2021. No communication. Okay. You might have to have patience with this situation. Things are going to be stagnant. The energy around the situation is stagnant. And it's like he's holding himself back, or he's... Eight of Swords is usually holding yourself back from something. I would keep your options open. You got a Capricorn coming in here. If he's not a Capricorn, got a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. If he's neither one of those signs, I would keep your options open for these two new people to come in. Because it seems like the energy around him is kind of stuck. Whatever it is that he's doing right now, he may have turned his back and walked away on this situation. Ace of Swords is here. I don't know that you're going to get all that much from him. All right, he's a Capricorn. I mean, I'm not seeing him show up right now, so I would keep your options open. Because, I don't like when people are in the energy of sitting around waiting to hear from someone, especially if it's been a long time, because waiting around just brings more waiting. And unless you are ready to, willing and able to reach out to him, I would say keep your options open for somebody else, or reach out to him. Somebody's got to break the ice. That's the thing. And waiting for somebody else to do it can just keep you waiting. So if you can reach out to him, that may be able to get the ball on, the ball rolling. Jay, Why the quiet girl paused in front of me one day. The moment that I looked up at her, she walked away. Well, she paused in front of you. I think that she was working up the nerve to say something to you, but she lost it. You looked up at her and she lost it. She feels a little bit unlucky, and she feels like life is kind of unfair to her. But you know what? As we move into 2021, she's going to start to come out of that, and she's going to become a little bit stronger. You may get a little bit more out of her in the near future. She feels very awkward, and she kind of feels like she's been overlooked her whole life. She may have been like working up the courage to say something to you, and then she just lost it. Chocolate Cookie, how does Jackson C feel towards me? Has a lot of respect for you. Feels like the two of you could be starting a new journey together. Thinks you're spontaneous, adventurous, attractive, kind, intelligent, smart, compassionate, caring, and loyal. New me. Went on our first date. Jonas's current feelings. Feels like things are moving forward. Has made a clear decision to not hold himself back. I think he feels good about this. Yeah, you got to wish around the situation. I think he's feeling pretty good. Feels like there's room for growth and transformation around this relationship. RMA. What does the man R feel for me? What does this man R feel for me? Thinks you're spontaneous. Thinks that you're in charge of your life, or you know how to take control of things. Thinks that you're kind, caring, attractive, sincere, intelligent, and unique. General. Oh, got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a new connection on its way. If you are with someone right now, current relationship is moving forward. No longer feeling like things are stuck and stagnant. Got a little bit of adventure coming in right now. A creative project. Hearing from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to out of the clear blue sky. Possibility of a new business or job opportunity on the horizon as well over the next couple of weeks. Anybody here I didn't get to yet? No, anyone that I haven't gotten to yet? Then I will do the moderators. I think just Zara and Mel are here, right? Or I don't know if Seppi is still here. I don't know. What happened here to this phone? I hope it didn't die. Did it die? Oh, DM. Stupid. I don't even know if that charger works. Oh, it looks like it's working. All right. Phone died. Okay, Zara, love reading for January. Could have some options in the month of January. Love cup is full. Water sign enters. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you've got good karma coming back to your love life. Passion coming in. The Aquarius could be here. And somebody from your past is returning with the Six of Cups. You may be, communication with that Aquarius may be picking up. Success comes in, but you have options. I don't think that you're going to settle into a committed relationship in January, but I think you will be exploring your options, that's a good thing. Mel, updated love reading. You're leaving negativity and pessimism and regret in the past. Moving forward, no longer holding yourself back. You could have a new love interest that shows up. Being guided by the divine. It might be with a Scorpio. There's growth and transformation coming in around your love life. Moving on to greener pastures. You got a Taurus coming in. Oh, that Pisces is still here. Anyway, love life is changing for the better quickly, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. I think cause for celebration comes in. Around a wish, an Aquarius may show up too. So you get an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Taurus, and a Scorpio here in the near future. You might have some options, and they may be new options except for the Pisces. Who's going to yeah, good. It's good for you to explore your options. I think it's so good if for nothing else, but it just keeps the energy scattered, which I think is helpful, because when there's too much focus on one thing, builds a lot of resistance around that thing. Anyhow, all right, guys, I'm going to take a break. Oh, wait, let me do Jay. What does the quiet, shy girl think of me? And I'll be back on tonight, probably 10:30. She's still sleeping, and it's 6 o'clock. So I probably won't get her in bed before 10. She thinks that you're very hardworking. She thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, well-prepared, attractive. I think that she feels like you would never pay her the time of day. I just don't think that she thinks that you would be into her. Oh, she definitely thinks that you're attractive. I don't think that she would think that she's your type. Anyway, that's what comes up around that shy girl. Anyhow. But you know what they say, you always got to watch out for the quiet type. She may be a lot of fun once you get to know her. But she comes off very shy. Anyway. All right, I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon, or whatever the hell it is, evening. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.